guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Caroline Ruby and I make a bunch of lifestyle content and vlogs. So if that kind of stuff interests you, go ahead and click that subscribe button down below. So I haven't done a sit down video in a while, but I asked you guys in my last video if you'd be interested in seeing a journaling video. So as you can tell by the title, that's what this is. Today's video is going to be broken up into two different segments. So first I'm going to go over why and how I journal, how it's benefited me and my routine for staying consistent. And then I'm going to do a journal flip through and show you my journal, and then hopefully that'll give you some page ideas for yours. I also wanted to thank the sponsors of today's video, Skillshare. Skillshare is an all-in-one learning platform that has really helped me improve my writing skills, and I have a super cool offer that you guys can use. Just stay tuned till the end of the video. First off, how did I get into journaling? I've always been super passionate about writing. In school, English has always been my favorite class, and so throughout my life I've kept diaries and journals. Although most of my journals I never really filled up, I always enjoyed writing and reflecting on my days. I really got into journaling when I was abroad last semester. Most of you know this, but I was studying abroad in Germany, and while I was living abroad, I was having a pretty hard time with isolation. COVID was really bad over there and the restrictions were very heavy. I found myself feeling alone a lot of the time, and so I turned to journaling. So this is the journal that I kept when I was in Germany. It is absolutely filled to the brim. This started out as like a language learning book, but then it also kind of turned into a diary. I started writing about my days, making little collages, and this journal did so much for me. It really kept me sane and kept me from losing myself while I was abroad, and I absolutely love looking back on this. It fuels like the nostalgic part of my personality, and so of course when I returned from Germany I wanted to start a new journal, and I wanted to find a way to stay consistent with journaling so that I would have something to look back on. So I got this journal and I've been writing in this ever since, and I've stayed pretty consistent with it. So now that you know the origins of my journaling, I'm going to tell you how I journal to stay consistent with it. My biggest tip is to not use a technique that you don't enjoy. I kind of started off trying to do bullet journaling, then I tried doing very like artsy poetic journaling, and none of those really stuck. It felt forced when I was doing it. So now, and as you'll see in a little bit, I basically just use this as a brain dump. If I want to draw, I draw. If I want to make it cutesy and aesthetic, I do that. If I want to write a to-do list, write down notes during a meeting, manifest, or make a bucket list, all of that goes in here, and I've implemented it into my nightly routine, so now it doesn't feel like a chore. It just feels like something that I like to do to unwind before bed. Alright, now onto the part of the video that most of you came for. I'm going to be flipping through my whole journal and showing you my pages. Hopefully this will give you some ideas for your journal. And yeah, I do want to note that I'm going to be covering up a lot of the pages and a lot of the writing with construction paper. This is obviously a very personal journal. I've got some really personal stuff that I don't feel comfortable sharing online. So yeah, just wanted to disclaim that. So if there's a piece of paper covering a page, that is why. Alright, so opening up to the first page, I just have Caroline's 2022 journal written out. This is, I guess, a cover page of sorts. And then right there, I've got all the months listed, and I've highlighted the ones that we've completed so far this year. I've also got some flowers scattered around. I think that's pretty cute. Alright, next page. So I started this journal at the very beginning of the year. So of course, I had to do my like New Year's resolutions, goals kind of thing. So on the right, I have my 2022 goals. I've got goals for school, mental, physical, personal, and athletic. And then on the left, this is a little cringy to look at. I just did a little self-portrait, I guess. It's just me holding up a peace sign and saying welcome to my journal. Next page. On the left, you will see this pretty frequently throughout my journal, and that is video plans. So obviously I have a YouTube channel and I plan out almost all of my videos. My vlogs are very spontaneous and not planned, but sit down videos like this one, I definitely write out and plan. And so this one here was for the Why I Left Germany video. And then over here on the right, I have my New Year's bucket list. All right, over here, I'm gonna have to cover up these places, but my best friend Kelly and I made a food list, basically just restaurants that we wanted to go to and try out together. But a lot of these places are just specific to where I live, and y'all don't need to be knowing that, so I'm gonna cover that up. And then on the right, I have I Heart World, which is basically just a travel bucket list. So I've got it categorized by country, and then the cities or towns within that country that I want to go to. Over here, I've just got some journal entries. The one on the left was when I went to Santa Rosa Beach with my family. Just a little vacation reflection, nice to look back on. You'll see also on the next page the things I'm grateful for. I would start every journal entry with things I'm grateful for, and then I would talk about my day. That structure kind of fell off after a while. I found it too restrictive, like it felt too structured to me. I just want my writing to flow, and when I started everything with a bulleted list, it felt very, I don't know how to describe it. I just didn't like it, so it didn't stick. And then on the right, I have some journal prompts. Some of these I've done, some of them I haven't, so maybe you can take a few ideas from that. Over here on the left, I have Epic 17, my birthday plan. plan. This is when I was planning out what I was gonna do for my 17th birthday. I ended up kind of just having a smaller birthday party. I just went out to dinner in the city with my friends, but this is when I thought I was gonna do like a big party, so it was still fun to plan out. Then over here, this page is kind of random. It's counselor questions. This was right when we were about to go back to school, and since I was abroad in Germany for the first semester, I was joining for the second semester of the school year, and so I was kind of joining in halfway, so it was very messy, and I had to talk to my counselor about how to get myself restructured. So we scheduled like a Zoom call, and then these are things that I wrote down that I didn't want to forget to ask. Over here, I have 10 things I like about myself and 10 things I dislike about myself, but is really embarrassing and cringy, so I'm not going to show you guys that. Another journal prompt on the left, and then over here on the right, I have a big list of things I'm grateful for. Some of them are so tiny and insignificant, literally like sunshine, school, white teeth, like the most random things, but I was grateful for them, so I listed them out, and that just helped me get a more positive mindset. On this page, I have another journal entry on the right, and on the left, I have the best feelings in the world. I love this page. It's so plain, like there's no colors or anything, but I feel like the words speak volumes, and these really are the best feelings in the world. I've got like freshly shaven legs under a fuzzy blanket, finding the perfect fitting jeans, when your favorite song comes on while you're driving. Super cute stuff. Love this page. Yet another journal entry, and then I've got short-term goals. Obviously my like school goals and beginning of the year goals, they're all pretty big, but I remember on this day I just wanted to write down some short-term goals, things that I could easily achieve within a week or two, even like little challenges for myself, like journal every day for a week, check in with 2 friends daily. I would definitely recommend doing this if you're kind of in a slump, you're feeling unmotivated, and maybe you feel like your goals are too far gone or too hard to reach. Set some smaller goals that you know you can achieve within a few weeks, a few days even, and it'll help you get back on track. More journal entries and a reflection on my birthday. My birthday celebration itself was fun, but the evening of it was really bad. So I wrote about it, and it's really hard to read. It makes me so sad, so I don't like to look back on this page. More birthday stuff talking about growing up on this page. And then this was a Polaroid that I took when I was in Frankfurt, and I pulled it out of the Polaroid too fast, so I have my like thumbprint on it. So it was too ugly to go on my like Polaroid wall, but I still wanted to keep it, so I just stuck it in here. I do this quite a bit. If you ever have any pictures that like don't turn out super good, but you still want to keep them for the memories, just stick them in your journal. No one will ever see them. Over here, I have header and title ideas. These are really cute. I use a lot of these, and I love looking back on this page if I'm feeling stumped. And then over here, this page is super ugly, but I had to do a dream log for my psychology class, so I just wrote it in here, and as you can see, I literally didn't even finish it, so that page is so ugly. Okay, both of these pages are very personal. I will just show you a little bit of this one on the left. Basically in the center, in glitter sticker letters, I just have off, and then this was just an absolute brain dump. I was so mad. I was crying while writing this, and so I literally just grabbed like a pencil and markers and scribbled all my feelings down. And then over here on the right, the next morning, I did like a reflection. I cannot recommend this enough. If you are upset or struggling or really just like really mad, vent it all on one page. Don't worry about making it cute or anything. Like literally scribble down the most hateful words, like be mad, let it all out. And then the next morning or later on when you're calm, look back at what you wrote and reflect on it. I promise it will put you in such a better mindset, and it helps me self-reflect and see what I did wrong and how I can go about improving in the future. Highly recommend doing this. All right, now to a more positive page. Over here is another video plan, and then over here I have a little playlist page. These were just some of my favorite songs at the time. No specific genre or anything, but I just did the little album cover, and then I wrote the name and the artist and why I like this song and when I like to listen to it. More journal entries. All right, over here was when I was planning for my spring break trip. This is when my family and I went back to Germany as well as Italy. It was quite a long trip, so I wanted to plan my outfits. I knew I was going to be taking loads of Instagram pictures, so I wanted them to all be cute. Oh, this page I really like. This is sort of a collage from when we were in Germany and Italy. So I've got my Vatican ticket, my ticket to go up to the Main Tower in Frankfurt, an art exhibit pamphlet, and then tickets for the planes and trains. If you guys go on vacation or travel somewhere, I definitely recommend keeping like airplane tickets, business cards from restaurants, and then all these little things you can just stick into your journal and make a little travel collage. It's really cute. Over here was a journal entry about prom, and then these two pages are interesting. So on the left, I have my college list. These were colleges I was heavily looking into at the time. They were highly ranked in my major, and I found them interesting. And then down here, I also have like the routes that I was looking at going into, like postgraduate it. And then on the right, this page isn't super cute, but it was really cool. It's where do I see myself in 10 to 20 years? And this was basically just writing like as my future self. It says like I'm living in Costa Rica for a month. This month I made over $20,000 from my virtual clients and social media alone. My job perfectly encaptures me as a person. I can keep my hobbies and work life separate, yet I profit off of doing the things I enjoy most. Basically just manifesting my dream work life. I highly recommend doing this. It was super fun. All right, so now we're entering into summertime. Like these journal entries are from summertime. And so you guys are going to be seeing a lot of trip planning. That was kind of the theme of most of this journal. I love planning out trips. I'm a very like controlling person. And so before I go anywhere or do anything, I like to heavily research and plan out what I want to do so that I can make the most of the time while I'm there. So this weekend, actually, I'm leaving to go to Mackinac Island with a friend. And this was literally like 2 months ago. I started planning for it. I was so excited. So I've just got some things that I want to do there. And then I've got the little island drawn down there. I like this page a lot. I think it's really cute. And then on the right, I've got a little journal entry. I was sick this day, and so I just wrote about it. Here, I've got a sticker page. It's definitely not full yet, but every time I've gotten a sticker, I just plop it right in here. And sooner or later, it'll be like a full sticker collage. Here, I made an exam cram study plan. This was when final exams were coming up, and I wrote down the things that I needed to study for all of my classes. And then over here on the right, I have books I want to read. The highlighted ones are ones that I've purchased, and the ones that I've crossed off I have read. I clearly need to do some work on this list. This is just my summer bucket list for 2022. I've got things like wake surf, go cliff jumping, take loads of pictures on film, bake, go to Carowinds, lots of fun stuff. This was a journal entry after I took my exams. I was very nervous for the results, so I wrote down my predictions for what I think I got. I ended up doing better than this, so very happy with that. And then over here, I've got things to do when you're bored this summer. This isn't like bucket list stuff, like big day plan things. It's just small, simple things that I can do when I'm bored, like add to my picture wall, deep clean my closet, can outside, go for a run. Here, I've got my June wish list, just some things that I wanted to buy by the end of the month of June. And of course, I've got my YouTube goals and subscriber count. We are currently at a little bit over 16,000. I'm very happy with that. Thank you guys. And then over here, I've got some more goals, like do Vlogmas, create a vlog channel, more long-term goals that I see myself doing. This is all like very social media based. I don't remember doing this. But over here on the left, I've got my summer posting plan. So this was my posting schedule for my social media platforms. And then on the right, I've got some video ideas for YouTube. This is a cute page idea. It's just I heart me, and I just wrote some things that I love about myself, like my personality, how I do my makeup, my eyes. Give yourself a little confidence boost by doing that. Oh, this was something fun that I did for 2 books that I read. So I basically just did a book review. I rated it out of 5 stars. I wrote the author, start date, end date, and then a little summary of what I thought about the book. Then I made a list of places to take Instagram pictures. I have definitely been on my Instagram grind lately, and so these are places or ideas that I could take pictures at. This page is so cute. I did an all about me page. I just wrote some things that I enjoy and some little fun facts about me. So I love making YouTube videos. Summer is my favorite season. I have a cat named Blossom. Over here, I've got a summer daily routine. This was just something I wrote like late at night, and I was like, this is gonna be my daily routine. I'm gonna do this every single day. Obviously, I really haven't done that. My summer routine has been all over the place, but this was fun to make regardless. Another college page, a video plan, and then here was another book review. This one was for Girls of Paper and Fire. This was a book I read that I really enjoyed. This was a cute little journal entry. I just have some pictures that my friend and I took in a photo booth and a little entry about the weekend. And then this was just a sponsored segment that I had to plan out. Here I've got my June calendar. I was just like planning the rest of the month because I needed some structure and scheduling. So I did a bullet journal style almost little mini calendar. I've got some random doodles over on this page, and then on this one I have another trip planning page. This one was for when I went to St. Louis for my mom's birthday. Again, just listed some things that I want to do and see there. More trip planning. This one was for my Charleston weekend trip with my friend. I've got a vlog of that, and it is one of my favorite vlogs, so definitely go check that out if you want. Over here I've got Disney flicks, or just a list of Disney movies that my friend and I wanted to watch together. I've crossed out the ones that we've already watched. Yet another weekend plan, and then a video plan. And then over here I've got some picture spots planned specifically for the Mackinac trip. And again, I did a little collage from my trip to St. Louis. This one's really cute. I've got some stuff from the Gateway Arch and the zoo. There is so much Mackinac Island stuff in here. As you can tell, I'm really freaking excited for this trip, and I will be vlogging it, so stay tuned for that. But I've got a packing list and then more planning. Over here I've just got a cute little positivity artsy little thing. It says be good to yourself and others. Here was a fun little day reflection from when I went to Carowinds with my best friends, and I actually bought this picture off of the ride. It was so fun. This random lady on the left like did this hand signal with us. It was really fun. Over here I've got a reflection of when I went to NC State, talking about what I liked and didn't like about the school. And then I've got some positive affirmations such as I am in control of my own actions, I learn something new every day, I'm open to trying new things and listening to new perspectives. Over here I've got another video plan, and then this page I really like too. These are some of my favorite social media creators. I take so much inspiration from these girls, and I basically did little bullets of what I like about their content, and I like looking back on this to take inspiration. And I think there's a lot of content that I consume that I wish I created. Like, I feel like I can do more to spread more positivity over social media, and I want to take inspiration from creators like these to improve my own content. Yet another college page, and then over here I've got a journal entry about why I feel unfulfilled with my content. But I really like this because it was very positive. I wasn't putting down my content, I was just looking at others and how I can improve mine based on theirs. Like, I want to talk more directly and openly about mental health. I want to talk about my relationship with food and diet culture. I want to spread more love on social media, and I want to be very direct about it. I don't want it to be superficial and just like pictures and random videos. I want it to have purpose. And then this is the last page I'm going to show you guys, but I started making a life bucket list. So this isn't just like summer 2022 bucket list. Like, this is stuff that I want to do in my entire life, like visit all 50 states, go skiing in Colorado, see the 7 wonders of the world, volunteer in a foreign country, backpack across Europe. Like, these are huge goals, and I've still got some space to add some more as my aspirations change and I grow. But yeah, that is all I'm gonna show you. I will make an updated journal video as I add more. I love this thing, and I'm always trying to improve my writing because I think writing improves you as a person, which leads me into the sponsor of today's video, Skillshare. Skillshare is an all-in-one learning platform where you can take courses on any hobby or topic. You can try a new hobby like cooking or drawing, or you can improve upon a current hobby like I did with writing. I have been and I'm currently taking a 10-day journaling challenge. It's called Creative Writing for All by Emily Gould. So Emily helps guide you through a 10-day journaling challenge. I've done a couple of the days so far, and I found the prompts to be amazing. She basically guides you through how to write and how to dive deeper into self-reflection. It's an amazing course. I highly recommend it. I personally wanted to join Skillshare because it is a completely ad-free learning platform with so many topics to choose from. I love journaling so much, and I found that self-reflection just brings out the best in me. So improving my journaling skills via Skillshare, I just think it's gonna make me a better person. This course that I'm taking has already helped me better reflect on life's moments and document them in a productive and positive way. With that said, Skillshare has a super unique offer for you guys. I've got a clickable URL link in my description box, and the first 1,000 people to click this link will get a 1-month free trial of Skillshare. As a member, you'll have a huge variety of topics to choose from, and with COVID, this is the perfect time to take advantage of learning a new skill or improving upon current skills. If you enjoy this free trial, you can sign up for Skillshare for only $10 a month, which gives you complete unlimited access to a variety of lessons. Thank you so much to Skillshare for sponsoring today's video, and thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed seeing my journal, and I hope you got some ideas for yours. Don't forget to click that link in the description for 1 month free on Skillshare, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys!